Hello everybody, my name is Alpha Omega Zulu and welcome to a game called LA Noire, and I got a special guest with me.
How y'all doing out there?
And have you ever heard of this game?
Never have, but I'm interested in it.
Alright. Well, basically what this is a detective game, and what we are going to be doing is trying to solve all the cases of this game together.
Alright, we'll give it a shot.
Alright. So, you've never played this game?
No.
Alright. Are you excited?
Yeah, you can't tell by the look on my face.
Alright. Let's go ahead and get right in it.
Alright, let's go.
Well, basically what we're going to be doing is trying every single episode to solve a single case. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get right in it.
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car. The symbol of freedom and vitality.
LA Noire. Nice cars.
This basically takes place in 1940.
Yeah, 1940s LA.
Overlooked by his neighbors. A city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. A city of opportunists. A city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet.
Bruce Goose.
A city of dreamers. A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see.
So, let's see.
In the Marine Corps,
Upon reflection.
mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective at ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Alright, well, we're finally in the game. So, that was basically just the introduction into the time period and everything, and now we are playing as Cole Phelps, a police officer.
Well, we got a patrol car going to the scene.
Yep.
Going to check out evidence. There's the coroner right there. Somebody must
Floyd
have
Rose, homicide. You might back
died
up?
in this one.
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
Yeah, their work didn't reflect today's work by no means.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions. Probably right. Let's just
So they're searching for the weapon.
Yeah, so the weapon's gonna be around here somewhere. The perp must have thrown it somewhere.
Come up with anything, come find me, and we'll talk it out. Two heads are always better than one.
I say up on top of the roof.
Funny you should mention that.
Really?
That's exactly where it is.
Ah, that's why I've thrown it.
See, yeah, I played this game before. I'm a big fan of this game. This game came out years ago, when I was a little kid.
Pretty good graphics on it.
Oh yeah, yeah. I guess. Well, not compared to today's graphics, but they remastered this a little. They touched it up. Shrink says the mind is the final frontier. Get some neat little headlines from back in the day.
Well, I'm seeing stuff they're missing as far as, picking up evidence.
Oh, are you? Because I'm the one supposed to be looking for evidence.
Well, the bottle, the paper, fingerprints on the bottle.
I mean, that's just a random bottle. I wouldn't think that's evidence.
Well, the guy might have been drinking, waiting for his victim.
Besides, this is 1940. There are no fingerprints.
1940, they had just started working on fingerprints. So it's not very...
They didn't care about fingerprints back then.
Right, they didn't even believe they worked.
Yeah. That was just a theory for a while.
Yeah.
Seems irrelevant.
Seems irrelevant.
Alright, so... Oh, what was that? Ha!
This isn't what we're looking for.
What is that?
It's a paintbrush.
Paintbrush.
I get vibrations on the controller that you can't feel whenever I walk over something.
Right. Somebody's cigarette. But there's the brain splattered all over the door.
New clue.
Put him up
Blood
against the wall
stain.
and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
You know what I should do? I should probably activate these subtitles in case we mishear something.
That might be a good idea.
Mm-hmm. That way the audience can also read it if we're talking over them.
Right. Uh-oh, look at that.
There it is.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
A reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right, don't hurt yourself. The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up.
Well, there you go. He's going up the drain pipe.
What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
It reflected off that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he picked it up, put his fingerprints on it. That's smart.
Well, they don't know about fingerprints.
West,
Well, true.
serial S71893.
That's a .357 Magnum. Looks like it.
2
2 rounds
shots.
fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Ooh, if we go to the gun store, then maybe we'll be able to find the name of the guy who bought the gun.
True. By receipts.
Yeah.
I mean, if he was that stupid in the first place to sign his name, they should catch him.
The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little
Alright, here is our notebook.
You'd
We
rather
got
round
all
up
this
drunks
stuff
than
here.
help old ladies across the road.
Cushions,
I'd
points,
rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
shooter,
It'll be fine,
murder,
Ralph. You worry
detectives.
too much.
Shot twice at point blank. Murder suspect. Talk Caucasian male. Described it by witness.
Yeah.
Homicide investigator first. Okay. Those when I go to people, this is all the people involved with this case that we know of. And the clues are all the clues that we've obviously seen. The bloodstain, Smith & Wesson revolver, and locations are, well, that's self-explanatory.
Yep.
We gotta go to the gun store, set as destination. Here we go.
Once we get there, we can talk to the owners and see if they can track down the serial number, or if it was bought right there at the store.
Yep, that's the plan.
Boy, they don't know how to drive, do they?
That's me driving.
Okay.
They punish you for hitting people or hitting other things because that's taxpayer money. You actually lose points for doing that.
Well, we don't want to do that. Oh, that was a close call there.
Okay. It's a good thing I'm such an amazing driver.
Good thing. Is there any reason you're going through the railroad yard?
There is a reason. If you see that yellow check mark right there on the bottom left hand,
yeah,
that's where we're going.
Oh, okay.
That's a map.
Okay, I see. Shooting gallery open 24 hours.
Yep. Well, let's go ahead and go inside and talk to them. They would more than likely have the person's name written down if he bought it in the store.
Yeah.
Gun. Smith & Wesson, model 27, registered Magnum.
357, just like I thought.
57, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino.
No, he's got his.
These are only available special order.
Yeah, think of it in the terms of 1940.
Yeah, and it's loaded and pointing at the officer.
This is about something bad, right?
Alright, here is the list of names.
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on
Okay,
there?
item would be model 27.
Which is right there, nickel plated.
Right here?
Mm-hmm. Walnut grip. No,
No.
that's not it.
It would have to be a model 27.
Yeah, it's model 27.
This is a model 27. Is
There
this
it is. There it is. Polished nickel.
Errol Schroeder. 203
Errol
Southwest
Schroeder.
Street.
Uh-huh.
Ordered the gun in
Pearl
February
grip.
46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Alright, so that's where we're going. That's our suspect.
Do we call it in?
Schroeder.
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for
That
a
is
minute.
true.
That is true.
Lead the way, Gunga Den.
But it wasn't very smart to throw the gun up on the roof right at the murder scene. Because they're going to find that.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it?
I would have taken it and grinded it up.
Doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
You know what's a good murder weapon that that the CIA have used?
Yeah.
Ice picks.
Ice picks, yep.
They will,
They're called shanks in prison.
but like an actual ice, like real
Ice
ice.
pick.
It'll melt, and there's no evidence ever.
Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. Made out of ice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They would have guns. There's actually guns that shoot ice.
Yeah. And they
Very clever.
hit their victims at a high velocity, go in, kill them, and then they melt.
Yeah, they melt and the actual poison comes out.
And they have no way to
Trace it.
track that down.
Yeah, it's a really clever weapon. But here we are. Here we are. What was his name? Schroeder?
Schroeder. I think, was it Aaron?
Oh! Bad. Guess we're getting off here. You're just gonna be stuck there, person. Forever. Good luck with that.
Schroeder's apartment, 10:40 p.m. Can't make up his mind.
That price is outrageous.
Number 2.
Apartment 2.
Schroeder, apartment 2.
Okay, so I'm heading up there.
Don't stand right in front of the door.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
Oh, okay.
Well, in a fist fight.
Yep, let's see if I can't get him.
He didn't knock the other cop out completely. Oh yeah, nice little knee to the face.
You all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
Now, where's my hat?
There it is. Mystic Tales.
This is evidence. Let's just look at this for about an hour.
Same kind of drink there in the alleyway.
It's probably just a popular drink. That's not enough to really say he was there.
Kind of ironic though.
Nothing significant. Don't think this is any use to us.
Should probably check the drawer. He looks surprised to not see his gun in there, so I'm assuming someone else might have gotten it.
Yeah. It looks like somebody is being 12.
His name's in a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Looks like betting numbers.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247, requesting.
So they're requesting backup and detectives to come to the scene. So what are we looking at, a dream sequence or something?
Yeah, it looks like some kind of flashback sequence to the war.
Yeah. So that looks like military buses.
Fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
Didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
So we were in the military.
Obviously. A special branch of the military.
Armed and dangerous.
You picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. But the force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identifying code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from
14
here.
Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
So this first part of the game is really just tutorials. We managed to catch that other guy, but still not sure if he was the bad guy or not.
No, they didn't really present that as a...
But we're not the detectives, we're just the cops. We're the guys who catch them. It's the detectives who figure out who did it or not.
Ah, they're getting shot at by the bad guys who's robbing the bank. Pretty good, taking on some pretty good fire. Oh, they're going for the big guns, shotguns. Go ahead. Give it to him. Oh, he got that one.
Yeah, I'm the one shooting, so... Let me go around.
We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow. Backup will be here soon.
Oh.
I'm trying to use the wall as cover. Oh, why'd you drop the gun?
I don't know.
Grab the gun! There you go.
There you go.
Okay, that's the cover button.
His head is exposed.
Getting hammered here, Phelps. LAPD.
You are not getting hammered. I don't know what you're talking
The
about.
bank is surrounded. I'm offering you a chance to...
Oh, he got him. Took him out. I think he got him. Nope. Watch out, there's one above you.
Stay down.
Whoa, that was it. And blew his brains out.
That's it? We got them all?
You don't know that, but I'm going in anyway.
Should be all clear.
Should be all clear.
Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
All right.
Well, that's interesting. There's another dream sequence or something. I believe it's the one at I think he's got a partner that's not all that a bag of chips. He's a little cowardly.
I have to grasp it.
You have to survive at first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Interesting.
So yeah, this first bit of the game really is just a bunch of tutorials to get you understanding how this all works before we get into the real cases.
Chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Wendell Bowers!
Okay.
LAPD!
So they're chasing a parole jumper.
He's hiding in the alley!
Here comes the other cop.
Bowers, hold it right there! Stop now or I will shoot! I won't tell you again, Wendell. Jesus,
Oh, he's
son,
shooting with his
open
own
fire.
own partner up there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's gonna get down from there. Get him now. You got him. Go get him.
I'm going.
Oh.
You've got to be kidding. You fucking asked for it.
He's up there, man.
Oh, you can add assault to an officer to his crimes.
I've done my time.
Well, you just assaulted an officer too.
Yep. And he's evading arrest.
Give it up, Bowers. There's nowhere left to go.
Watch out, man. He might have a gun right there. Boom! I knew that was coming.
Yeah, I knew it was coming too, but it was nothing I could do. Okay. Okay.
It's over, Bowers.
Nice right hook.
How you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso!
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
So I get it. The two of them are now police.
Mm-hmm.
And one has a different personality attitude toward actually finding and taking down the bad guy. His attitude is shoot, then ask questions.
The case that you solved that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank and file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
And here we go. I think this is the first real... Yeah, this is the first real case in the game.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Broad daylight. A crowded street.
Never moved the body.
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
G. Galette. C. Galette. Galata.
His address, apartment. Why did he have this in his pocket? See, payments made.
Looks like some sort of payoff from these people over here.
Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Okay, yeah. Now this is the real first level of the game. Everything else was just really a tutorial.
They've been shot 2-3 times. Looks like it.
Alright. talk to citizens to gain clues.
Show's over. Keep moving. Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run into the shoe store.
You want to take a look around now? The witness can wait, Cole. We've got the perimeter.
Shell casings.
6 shots. 5 shots. All in one spot. Those shells wouldn't be like that all in one spot. They'd be scattered out further.
We should make sure we've checked the whole crime scene before questioning the witness.
Can I...
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss. Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
See, Galate.
Yeah, that was in his book. Eyewitness account.
Yeah.
Do you think you can tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
If you think the witness is lying, and you have proof, choose accuse to accuse a witness.
She doesn't look like she's not telling it. She looks like she's lying.
Lying, Miss Galleta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
Ooh. She got an attitude, too.
Your pearl earrings, Miss Galleta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying and tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh, God! I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Mr. Kalu. Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store. He's showing me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches.
Obviously, she was in another jewelry store looking at other jewelry beside his store.
And another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway, between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
She was a bad cop.
You're making me angry, Miss Galleta. Is that what you want? Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Galleta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
We counted the bullets.
Yeah, there's 5. But
if you think she...
What's it say up there?
Press X to act as a good cop.
I need you to concentrate, Miss Galleta. Even minor details can become important later on.
Well, there was one bang, and then another, and then 3 very quickly, close together. 5.
Thank you
It's
for
true.
your help, ma'am. You've been very brave. We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened to Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my... Never mind. Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
Detected clues will be marked on the map, making them easier to find. Nope is not what I wanted. Let's see.
You'd think by now that the coroner's office and detectives would all be there by now.
Okay, that's where we are. Jewelry store. That's where we're going. I'm just gonna take their car.
Only a block or two away. Going around the block.
It's a bit farther than a block or two away.
Well, it looks like it. Why didn't it just go around there? It's gonna run down the street.
Because I didn't realize it was that far when I parked.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
No,
Officer
actually.
Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz
Well,
him.
why don't you wait here and I'll go get him.
No.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Like I'm actually gonna fall for that.
Kalu, get back here!
The bus stopped? Thank you.
He's down. He's too close to him. He's got him.
I don't want to shoot him.
Gonna get hit in a second. He's got him now. Oh, that's the way to put the handcuffs on him.
What was that?
I don't know. Some car hit the paddy wagon.
The case that makes you, and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve, the one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who knocked down Malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter.
Moderate of violence.
Very good. The evidence is over.
I like that.
Ooh, this is.
I get it.
Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
All right.
Argument.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
You will need to judge whether or not he's telling the truth. Careful use of intuition can lead to
interrogation.
Alright, I mean, we obviously know he did it.
Eyewitness.
And we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
We know all about the argument. Miss Galetta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony's gonna stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Oh, motive.
Possible religious motive?
Yep.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yom Kippur.
Subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Bad cop.
You're lying, Kalu. I think you lent Gage money, and he owed you payment.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You saw the paper in his pocket, though.
I'm done with you.
Oh, that was incorrect.
Gum somewhere else. I want my lawyer. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles.
One of 2 questions.
Unless you want to keep making a schmuck
Right.
of yourself.
So we messed up that last one.
Yeah, you accuse instead of going to the bad cop.
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
No, we're starting from the beginning. No.
Mr. Kalu, you shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
They didn't pick it up where we left out.
Yep.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Careful, use the intuition. I'd go with bad cop.
Well, no, this one we did
You
accuse.
shot Gage.
Oh,
and
okay.
we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
The girl was there. It was a witness. There was other witnesses.
We know all about the argument. Miss Galetta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony's gonna stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
Oh, yeah.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
We can use this. Wait. Okay, that will remove an answer, so it's going to be one of these two. So bad cop.
I'd say bad cop.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward.
Yeah, he's got motive.
He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage.
I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just, Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, boyo. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
Boy, he's gonna turn him into a detective. Pay raise.
You just got promoted.
Yep. Los Angeles Police Department passed.
Nice.
All right. Trophy earned.
Police Academy. So, now we are officially a detective.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
Oh, he's an intense one, isn't he, Mel? Who's intense? The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking and reflecting.
That is one funky looking suit he's got on.
Busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Advice is pretty high up.
Yeah. The whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out. And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you, sir.
That's an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why are you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Burkowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right? Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm going to start you out with 1 case. You do okay, I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out. Come on, Phelps.
All right. Well, as fun as this has been, I believe that is a good stopping point.
Let's go with me. It's interesting that they would put him on as a detective after, what, 3 cases?
Well, I'm sure we've been a patrol officer for a lot longer than that. That's just the cases that we did.
Yeah.
But, unfortunately, as fun as this has been, that is actually all the time we have for this video, ladies and gentlemen. If you like the video, make sure to like down below and subscribe for more awesome videos. And we will definitely continue this in the next video. See ya.
See ya.